Good morning. This is Holly with Working on Me, and my breakfast live is going to come from me sitting in my recliner, finishing up my breakfast. So I am going to let people hop on. I was going to do a live yesterday because I had some things I wanted to say yesterday, but I got busy. Yesterday was a very busy day, and today is going to be even busier. I leave for California tomorrow for an Advocare trip, which is the supplements that I take. So I am going to let people hop on this glorious Monday morning. I did do my weigh-in live. I gained 0.6 pounds, according to Weight Watchers app. And last week I was 155.6, and today I was 156. I don't even know. I already forgot. 0.2 or something like that. I think 156.2. So that was my weigh-in. I gained 0.6 pounds. Not much. Pretty much just maintaining right now where I'm at. If you're new to my page, I get asked a lot, what is my goal weight? My goal weight's 150. I'm right around there. I'm just chugging along really slow. And that's okay. I have a lot going on, so I'm pretty happy with that. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Kimberly. And I'm not going to go over all my supplements. Every Monday morning, I go over my supplements, what I take, what I do. I'm not drinking coffee. I am drinking my supplements. So I have fiber, spark, and collagen in here. Fiber is for your gut health. Spark is a low-calorie energy drink with vitamins and helps with mental focus, so it's mama juice for the morning. And then collagen is for your hair, skin, and nails, okay? Now, I don't need them for my nails because look how fabulous my nails look, y'all. So if you did not get on our private group for the nail party that we were having, and the nails that I'm selling now from Red Aspen, let me know and I will send you the link for the private group, and then I will send you the link to look at anything that you may want to order. So this is a whole new set. In the party, I did a full video of me taking my first set off that would have been 2 weeks today, and I took them off on Saturday. So I had that set on. They're press-on nails. I had that set on for 2 weeks almost. So I took those off and I needed to get ready for California. So I put this set on. They turned out fabulous. But in that private group, I did a full video of me taking off, getting the nails prepared, and then putting this whole set on. So you get to see all of that in that video, okay? And it's about a 28-minute video because I had to talk. If I didn't have to talk, it would have been so much less. So, and I explain like how long I soaked my nails and all that kind of stuff, how I got the nails off and everything. So yeah. Kathy says, I love my nails too. Yours looks great. Kathy, I was actually going to text you after I got off of here. I wanted to know how you were liking your nails. Kathy put the same set that I have on Saturday as well after she saw my video. So I was going to text you to see how Sunday and now Monday was going. So that's awesome. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Good morning, Carolyn. I definitely can, Jan. I can. The party is wrapping up, but that I'm going to keep my link open, so that doesn't matter. And also, that page is going to turn into my VIP page, where I'm always going to post what deals are going on, what new nail will be coming out. They have makeup, so I haven't gotten the makeup in yet. So I will be trying their makeup out. So all that kind of stuff. So I will be posting stuff there. So fast, only took me 20 minutes total to put them on. Yes, girl. Would still be able to see the video, never joined that group. Yeah, it's in that, my video is in that group because that's kind of like, it was for the party. But yeah, I can eventually post it here. Love the pink nails. Thank you. And you know what's so funny? They have nails that will go on your toes. I have not gotten those yet. But since I'm going to California, I really needed to get my feet done really quickly. I had on a beautiful color that I loved. I loved the color that I had on. I don't even know what color it is because they're just numbers when you go to the nail salon. So I went to go get my feet done and I texted Tatum and I was like, Tatum, can you send me the box of the nails that I'm about to put on because I want to like match those as close as I could. I did so good. Like my toes, I can't show y'all right now, but my toes match my nails so well. So I'm like, all right, I did good. I was so happy. Okay, so what I wanted to do for this live is what I wanted to do yesterday, but I got so busy. I actually have a little bit of a powwow that I want to talk to y'all about because not only I'm hoping it will encourage other people, but I also want to I don't even know what to say. I've gotten a couple of I only get really one that really ticked me off, but okay, let me reel this back, okay? Because I'm trying to come into this where I'm not being really ugly, but I want to be straightforward for a lot of people. Okay. I've actually, over the past couple of weeks, I've gotten a lot of messages from people that they're like, how do you combat other people telling you you're not losing weight that way? That's not how you're doing it, da 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 da. Or I get people contacting me saying that I do the shot and my family is so ugly to me about it, or things like that. What do you do? So it hurts my heart when people write me that, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. But one message that I got this weekend, I don't even know who this lady is. Or it may be a girl. It may be one of those little pirate robot things that are on Facebook. I have no idea. And just I did not even delete her because I'm really hoping she sees this video. Did not hurt my feelings one bit. But she says, you did not lose your weight just on Weight Watchers. Okay? That was her full statement to me in my private messages. And I let her know that she doesn't know me from Adam, don't know how long you've been watching me, but I can tell you right now that all of my weight has been lost through Weight Watchers. And here's the thing, I don't need to explain anything to her. And this goes for all the ladies that contact me and ask me what they need to do for other people commenting to them about that. You do not need to explain anything. You know the truth, how you do it. And here's the thing. I don't care if you take the shot. I don't care if you have gastric sleeve like my husband did, okay? I don't care if how you lose your weight. You do what makes you happy. It angers me so badly that people are so miserable in their own life that they have to destroy somebody's feelings. I'm going to tell you this, and I hope a lot of people where I live is watching this video. I guarantee you, they have not said it to my face, but I guarantee you in the own place where I live, I probably have friends and family that think the same thing. There's no way she lost all of her weight on Weight Watchers. But here's the thing. I don't have to explain to them. The good Lord and me know exactly how I lost my weight, okay? I have battled with it for so many years, and why it just totally got clicked in my head, I will never know, but the good Lord knows, okay? He wanted me to get healthy. Here's another thing. My husband was 338 pounds when he got his gastric sleeve. How is that healthy for somebody to stay like that? How is that healthy? And if you are 300 and something pounds, I am really sorry, but it's not healthy. And I'm going to tell you that it's not healthy for us. Okay. So when my husband decided to do the gastric sleeve, do you think I was like, oh, well, yeah, when my husband, he lost all of his weight on the gastric sleeve. So, he did get a little, no, I was there through all of it for him. And it was just as hard as my journey as it was for him. It does not matter. And another thing, I'm not even really trying to stick up for Weight Watchers because I love Weight Watchers and they don't pay me at all. But when Weight Watchers came out with the shot, I had so many people were like, oh my gosh, Weight Watchers just totally ticked me off. I'm not going to do Weight Watchers anymore. Or what's your feelings on that? Guys, Weight Watchers is a weight loss program, okay? And they are moving into the error that they came out with this shot that will help you lose weight. Well, people like me, I haven't even tried it, but I'm saying people like me cannot just say, oh, I want the shot too, because I've already lost my weight. That shot is for people that have lost a lot of weight. Now, you're going to tell me, Holly, there's a lot of people taking the shot and they don't need it. You're right. But again, that is not for you to decide that. If they want to do the shot, leave it alone. Like, I don't understand why people are so miserable in their own life that they have to tear down because Mary over here has lost all that weight because she's on that shot. I don't get it. I just don't get why people are so miserable to have to pick out that. So, with Weight Watchers having the shot, who cares? They didn't say that you can only do Weight Watchers by taking the shot, okay? So, okay, and here's another thing. Family members are going to tell you, you don't know what the longevity of that is. You don't know what's going to happen long term. Did you know when you got the COVID shot what the long term was going to be? No, okay? And this is not turning into like, did you get the COVID shot? Okay? That's not what this is turning into. But my point is, why does everybody have to say, oh, well, she didn't lose all her weight that way. She did something to lose that weight. Okay, so what? Because you're miserable and now you're upset because you didn't lose any weight and she looks good now. Let's tear her down. Yes, let's do that. That will make me feel better by tearing her down, okay? So, it hurts my feelings when women write me and that they're like, my own daughter or my own family member tells me, you're only losing weight because you're on that shot, or you got the gastric sleeve done and no wonder you got the easy way out. None of it is an easy way out. I watched this wonderful girl. She did it wasn't called the gastric sleeve. She calls it something else. And now I went blank on her name now just because I'm talking about her. She's blonde-headed and I watch her all the time. It's like the gastric sleeve, but she called it something else. So she's lost all of her weight. She was like 300 and something pounds. I love watching her. And I love when she gives it right back to people. I love that she got healthy and she looks so good. She looks so good. Then her husband got the same surgery about probably 2 years ago. And he looks so good. They look so good. And they are thriving, okay? They're thriving. They are loving life. I mean, there is nothing wrong with which way you decide to lose your weight. It does not matter, okay? Get healthy. That is the main goal, okay? God made us all masterpieces. All of us, even the ones that write me and say, you didn't lose all your weight that way. Everyone is a masterpiece. And just like when your daughter, son, grandkids colors you this beautiful masterpiece and they're like, look, Mom, look what I made you. Granny, look what I made you. What do you do with that? You hang it on the wall. You think that that is a prized possession. You take care of that little art project. Take care of yourself. Take care of it. Take care of it. Oh, that's it, Laura. That's her name. Laura Flushy. Flushy. Yes, because it's like a weird name. Laura, I love her. Okay? She's awesome. Okay? So Laura Flushy. I think that's how you say the last name. I know it's really weird. Yes, I love her. I love it. Love her family. Love it. Okay? She's from Utah. Love it. I think it's Utah. Utah. Anyways, I'm sorry I'm not reading a lot of y'all's comments, but I had a lot to say. Every now and then I get on these kicks. If you followed me for a long time, I got to come on here and preach it because I'm not going to say it angers me. It upsets me that people can let people work your mind that way. And here I am making that. It's not that. It's not that somebody's getting to my mind. It's me trying to support the ones that are on here that needs to hear this, okay? That needs to hear, if your family members are, it's just because you're on that, or you just because you did this and that's why you lost weight. You do you, and you don't let that get into your brain, okay? It's because they're now upset because you're looking mighty fabulous, okay? And they're upset with that. If you were 300 pounds, they would love you. Oh, you're fine just the way you are. I know it would probably be good if you would lose a little bit of weight. You probably, okay, here's another thing that I need to tell you about. There is people that tell me, okay, so my goal weight is 150, and people are like, but you're already skinny enough. You already look, you're getting too thin. That's another thing that irritates the living tar out of me. When I got my first goal weight was to get to 160. Was it 160? No, what did I have on there? Yeah, 160. Yeah, 160 was my first goal weight, okay? And when I was about 165, maybe 170, my family members constantly said, you look so thin already. You don't really need to lose much more weight. Why? If my body continues to lose weight, it's okay. And it's because they were not used to me looking like that. Okay, they weren't used to me looking like that. I could see my bones in my collarbone for the first time in my life. My wrist, I can put my fingers around my wrists when I used to be like, they're thicker than thick, okay? They weren't used to seeing me like that. So then I maintained around the 160s for almost, I need to look back at my Weight Watchers thing, but almost like a year, 2 years. I've been in the 160s for the longest time. But now that I've lost a little bit more weight, that I'm in the 150s, I'm starting to get it again. I'm getting, you're too skinny. You're already too skinny. Why are you wanting to lose more weight? Blah, blah, blah. It's not that. This girl likes to eat. So if I eat like I do on the times that me and JJ go on our little trips, and I continue to eat like that all the time, I'm going to be right back up. Okay. So I have to constantly be vigilantly, I can't even say it, when I'm eating on like during the week and during the this and all that. You have to be, or I'm going to get right back where I was. Anyways, it just irks me. That's right. That's right. They do. They want to see other people fail. And it's only because they're miserable. And that's sad. So they're miserable, but they feel that the way that it will make them feel better is to be ugly about what's going on in your situation. Yeah. Exactly, Leanne. I know. Exactly. Yes, those darn steroids, Kim. I know. Those steroids are brutal. I know. I remember. I can't remember what. I had something going on. Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. It was right before I was going to have my hysterectomy. Do you remember when my face broke out? I don't know how long you've been on here, but my face had something going on. Okay. And I did get on a steroid, and I was worried about gaining weight. And then I was having my hysterectomy and all of that stuff. I did not want to gain weight. So it made me worry. Now I did gain some weight right there and then right at my hysterectomy. But as soon as I was done with my hysterectomy and I felt better, I was like, right back to eating what I was supposed to. And I'm so thankful that after my hysterectomy, I have not gained weight. That was my biggest fear of having the hysterectomy, that I was going to gain weight. I lost weight on Weight Watchers and I feel great. Awesome. I love it. And here's another thing. Yes, people get jealous, and I think it's because they don't want to put in the work and and you're right, Lisa, and I've been there. I have been there. I remember when, like our earlier years of being married, and our friends would want us to go out with them, go to the dance hall or something like that. And I had, and those friends that we were meeting up with, they were skinny. Okay. They were skinny. And I would lay on my bed trying to figure out what I was going to wear that night, because I knew they were going to look good, but I was going to look like a Oompa Loompa. And I would cry in my own little self-pity. And then I would get myself up and I would always wear a pair of jeans and a black shirt. Jeans and a black shirt. Jeans and a black shirt. If you caught me anywhere, I'm going to have black on somewhere, okay? That was my wardrobe. And do you think that I went on the dance floor or went out with them and said, you're too skinny? I mean, if I think you've got enough. I mean, I didn't do that to my friends, okay? I mean, I was miserable in my own self, and I had my own self wallow in my own house. Like, I did not be their friend or tell them, well, you're lucky because you're skinny, I did not lose weight this week, Laura. I gained 0.6 pounds. So Joanne, I don't know if you just got on here. I'm not upset. I'm at all. Like, nobody's going to, no, like nobody. So you may have gotten in here a little late, but I am sticking up for other people that are like going through their family members saying stuff to them. So yeah. Thank you, Jennifer. Weight Watchers again back January, and now 21 pounds down. I love it. That is awesome. Holly, I'm on the shot, but not my choice. My health was deteriorating. Exactly. But I guarantee, Galinda, do you get anybody from your family member going, oh, well, you lost your weight because you had to be put on the shot? I would guarantee you probably have had somebody say that to you. Even though you had to have it because of your health, they're still going to say that. They have to have a reason. Oh, you're on that because. Now, if you're just getting on here, I'm not on the shot. I'm not on the shot, okay? I'm only on Weight Watchers, but I'm talking about overall the shot, the gastric sleeve, the bypass, the anything that you do, okay? I am sticking up for all those people. It does not matter. And people have got to stop putting stereotype things on stuff like that. I actually was talking to my pastor's wife that I told her, I have to do this live today. It was because I was going to do this live yesterday. I said, it just upsets me. You know, these people messaged me with these stories and it breaks my heart. And I don't fully know what to tell y'all because you've got to be strong for yourself. And I am like, y'all know me. If you've been on here, I will come right back at you if you have something to say. I am 45 years old and I know I'm on the internet and I know I put myself out on the internet, but I am not going to have you on my page bullying me. It ain't gonna happen, okay? I don't have a problem telling you something. I'm gonna tell you that right now, or deleting you, okay? So I don't have a problem with that. But for some people don't have a backbone. They just don't. So when I'm giving you advice, it's because I have a backbone and I will tell you like it is pretty much. But I will try to do it as sweet as possible, depending on how ugly y'all are. But if you don't have a backbone, yes, it is going to bother you. You are going to have issues with people telling you stuff. And I don't know. I don't know how to fix that for you. I don't know how to do that. That's right, Robin. Exactly. Thank you, Laura. So you've had no bullying. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you have not. Yes, Denise. Hold on, I'm trying to see the rest of your, oh, there it goes. Yes, I still see a big person still. And you are so right about that, Denise. Denise was talking about that even when you reach your goal, that you need to deal with your mental wellness. And that is so true because when I'm trying on clothes, I'm still like, I still see that image in certain things. There's sometimes I'll try on something and I'm like, hey, I look pretty good. I'm excited about this. But then there's times that I put on something and I'm like, I still see that. And so it is a mental wellness that you have to take care of as well. Thank you, Michelle. I do tell it like it is. I probably tell it like it is a little more than I should. That's why I don't normally do these because I get the whole feel and then I sometimes probably say something I probably shouldn't. So I try to reel that back a little bit. So I don't always go off on these little rants. But I thought that it's a good time for me to probably say something. Yeah, they just don't, Debbie, and that is their self-wallow that makes them feel good, you know? When people can't move on, it's because it's what makes them feel good. I don't know. Well, that's the same thing then, Galinda. That's the same thing that I'm talking about. Family members will say that to you. Like that's what I have women messaging me, that it hurts their heart when somebody tells them they took the easy way out. And that hurts my heart that people say those things. That's ridiculous, okay? Just like I told you when my husband had the gastric sleeve, I was here through all of it. It was a journey for him. And you know what? Oh, and this is another thing people will say. You stop taking that shot and you're going to gain all that weight back. That gastric sleeve, I have my friend Joe, my friend Cindy, my friend this, they did the gastric sleeve and they gained all their weight back. Yes, it can definitely happen. But there's that negative talk. My husband is living proof. He had it done in 2020. So this year will be 6 years since he's had his gastric sleeve. He's done a fabulous job. He's done a fabulous job at keeping the weight where he's at. He's very good at, he will eat a little bit of desserts or something like that. But other than that, my husband's very good at eating his protein, some vegetables. He's way better at eating vegetables than this girl right here. Okay, I am not good at eating vegetables. My husband does not mind eating vegetables. But he has done a fabulous job at keeping his weight where it needs to be. I know plenty of people that have had the sleeve and that they have done a fabulous job. I know people that has had the sleeve and gained their weight back. But it is all a tool. Just like Weight Watchers, it's a tool that they show us. You're going to stay in this many points per day. You're going to have your weeklies. It's a tool. If you don't stay in that 23 points per day and stay in that deficit, you're going to gain the weight or you're not going to lose any weight. It's a tool, okay? So I just don't get the mentality that it has to have such a stereotype over all of that. I just don't understand that. I don't. So I think my rant's over, okay? So I leave for California tomorrow. And I wanted to leave this video on here because I'm hoping that people will come to see if I am on, because they don't know that I left for California. And I hope that people watch this video. I really do. So I just think that it needs to be said. So my diabetes has gotten out of control because of steroids. Yes. Oh, Glenda, I'm so sorry. Y'all have no idea how much I love this drink. I love my drink. That's right. They should. But just because they're your friends and family, I promise you, that does not always happen. But what I was saying, that behind my back where I live, I guarantee you, I have friends and family where I live behind my back say the exact same thing. She didn't lose all her weight with Weight Watchers. Who are they? I don't know, but I guarantee you, because everybody has stuff like that. Girl, I wish you were coming to Northern California. I know, so I could give you, I know, I wish I was coming too, Kathy. I'm sorry. You can't, I know. I'll be back Friday. Yeah, Friday, but it'll be late. I know, Glenda, and whenever I showed that, you were like, I was like, whoa, Holly's drinking coffee. I was like, no, not me. I wish I liked coffee. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I am just, my husband has made me try so many. He's like, just try it. You're going to like this coffee. You're going to like it. I was like, I don't like coffee at all. And it's the taste. Like, I don't know why I love the smell of coffee, but I just don't like coffee. I don't like that taste of coffee. I don't like it. That's right, Deborah. That's right. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I have a lot to do today. I have to run errands, not only for me, but for my husband. He added things to my list. I was like, do you know that I am trying to get out of here? He's not here right now, but I'm just saying, he's like, can you do this and this and this? And I'm like, what? I already have this, and this. So I have that. I didn't like coffee either. Tried protein coffee. I've tried that too. I've actually tried protein coffee too, because my husband likes it like that. He likes to add his protein shake with the coffee, and I don't like it either. I can't do it. What does your tattoo say? It actually says saved by grace. And I have a really awesome orange hat. I was kind of hoping it was going to be here coming in that says saved by grace. When I saw that hat, I was like, oh, I have to have that. But that's what it says. It's just an arrow and it says saved by grace. Saved by grace. All right, guys, thank y'all so much for joining me, and I hope y'all have a fabulous week. I hope y'all enjoy watching my content, because I will share my trip with y'all, and thank you once again. All right, guys. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye.